Hello and welcome back, all grateful bitches. Today we have part 2 of this week's episode where we will deep dive into our human designs. So enjoy!
My second favorite thing, my second favorite tool is human design. Okay. And the reason I love it so much is because it's a blend of systems. And don't quote me on this. I know it uses like the Chi Ching system, the Kabbalah system, and astrology to formulate like this full, like, function. Oh, how do I even explain it? Okay, guys, let's look at this human design chart. I pulled up Ida's. Even though it's my birthday month, we're going to pull up Edith's. It's my gift to her. Okay, so look at this. And if you're not watching the video, go check it out because it's very interesting. But it essentially looks like a little person, in my opinion, like in a yoga, and like a crisscross applesauce yoga sitting. And you're cut up into little centers in your human design. So there's certain centers, and each center corresponds with a different place in the body, a different energy. And all of these centers have channels on how they work together and how your energy moves through your body and through certain gates. And it uses astrology, like I said, and other systems to figure out how you function. And it is the coolest freaking thing. I don't know. Yeah, probably the coolest freaking thing I've ever discovered.
And I feel like really what I love with human design, I just really feel like, yeah, it has given like very specific information. That's what I love, like very tangible, specific information that you can
Yes.
use to like implement it in your life, where astrology might feel a bit more like, I don't know, in the air, and it's like you
Like
need to kind
vague.
of, yeah, and you need to analyze like, what does that really mean for me? While a human design is really just like, this is your environment, this is how you should manifest, this is that. So it's just like, okay, cool, like you get the information,
Yes.
you can use it.
And that's exactly what you said. Like it's tangible. And it's not that astrology can't be tangible, but I think it helps you learn like your cycles, your seasons, your past, the energy that you're meant to work with and understand in this lifetime and what you're like open to. Whereas I feel like human design is a very practical, like this is it because everyone talks about alignment and manifestation, but human design tells you what alignment actually means for you. And with general manifestation advice, I feel like we get, oh, do this, do that. This is what you're doing. This is how you manifest, blah, blah, blah. But no, like manifestation is very personal. It's your process of creation. And there are universal principles, there are universal things to understand. But each person does it very differently and is meant to manifest a different type of life. And like, how do you know what you're supposed to create if you don't understand how you're created? Tell me that.
Yeah, that's so
Okay.
true. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why we love human design. It is very, very practical, guys. Don't be intimidated by the way that it looks. And
No, yeah, because that can be
yeah.
intimidating. I still don't understand it. Still, when you flick up that, I'm just like, man, like I'm already lost. Like, I don't know.
You're like, that's what my insides look like. Interesting.
Yeah.
We're just going to give you a couple of juicy things you can implement today because
Yes,
you could spend a lifetime studying it. Trust me.
for sure.
And if you guys want a free human design chart, look at my human design blueprint, I believe. Erin Claire Jones. She is one of my favorite human design teachers. She makes it easy, simple, and understandable. And she also wrote a book called How Do You Choose, which it is great. It is great. Once you get your chart, get that book, guys. Okay. So yeah, let's talk about it. Where should we start? I know, like, where should we even start?
I don't know.
Okay, so energy types, guys. There's 5 major energy types, and they all function differently. There's projectors, reflectors, generators, manifesting generators, and then, manifestors. I was like, I'm missing one.
Oh, I didn't know there was only one that was only manifestors, actually.
And only manifestors, and they all function kind of differently. Like me and Ida are both generators. And we are like the Energizer bunnies of the energy type. So we live on excitement and we wake up with like a butt ton of energy
Mm.
and we are meant to spend it by the end of the day. Like if me and Ida don't go to bed, like I'm exhausted, we will not feel satisfied. Like exhaustion at the end of the day is satisfaction for me and Ida. And the key, if you're a generator, is to make sure that you put your energy into what makes you excited. Like you're literally meant to live a life of excitement. Like how fun, like how fun is the universe for making that, right?
I know. I love that. The day I learned it, I was just like, oh my God, I love my energy type. It's like literally our mission is to just have fun, do things that light us up, because that will eventually light other people up. And that will
Yeah.
also eventually light us up even more. And it's just, I don't know, it's beautiful.
It's so true. And like it's our enthusiasm. And there's a joke I used to there's a joke I used to tell people because I always wanted to like be on Broadway or whatever, but I don't have the voice for it, guys. I'll just be honest, I don't have the pipes. But what I made up, like what I lacked in talent, I always made up in enthusiasm.
I love that.
And I would
You're the
always
one where
tell
they would
people
say,
that.
I love your enthusiasm. But it's funny.
But you're off key, ma'am. But people would love to watch me perform because I was so enthusiastic about the things I was into. And so that's really our superpowers, our enthusiasm. And every gift, guys, I don't want you to get jealous. I know you might start feeling that way right now. But every energy type has a gift. And I would say one of our like rarer energy types like projectors and reflectors. And these are people who don't have a high amount of energy to start with in the day. And what's interesting is like a lot of people who I've talked to who are reflectors or like projectors, people call them like lazy or like, okay, why aren't you like more excited? Why aren't you this? Like they start feeling like the shame of not having a lot of energy. But there are some people who are designed to be that way because you're meant to be very specific in what you put your energy into. And you're meant to only have like a little bit of output. And then you reflect, and your insight on what you did is what like you're paid for. It's what people like are drawn to you for, is your perspective, not what you actually do, which is very interesting compared to
wow.
generators. Yeah.
Mhm.
So like their superpowers, their perspective, our superpowers, our enthusiasm, and our ability to do and create so much. And their superpower is the ability to understand so much, which is so freaking cool. And both work beautifully. So each gift is so different. And I could go forever on it, so I'm not going to keep going, but do your research, guys.
Exactly. Find your energy and read about it.
Yeah. Or keep listening to this podcast if you want more.
Exactly. Let us know if you want Nicole to have a deep dive into, or if it's astrology, human design, let us know. And she will happily do it. And I will happily listen because it's very interesting.
Yeah, let's get into it, guys. One thing that I think is super, super helpful for your alignment is understanding your sign of unalignment, which human design will give you.
Oh, yeah. For me, that was very helpful.
Oh my gosh. Because
Both
let's be
alignment
honest.
and when you're not aligned.
Exactly. I think me and Ida have the same one, but they call it your not self theme. And for me and Ida, it's frustration. So like if we have areas in our life that are really like there's always friction there, we're always frustrated about it, that's a really good sign that we're not using our energy properly. Either the process, the environment, or the thing are not meant for us. And that's super helpful because I started in frustration.
You're like, oops.
And naturally for human beings, it's so much easier to sit there and like look at what's wrong and like what's not working. And that's why I think the not self theme is so helpful, because I sit there being like, okay, that's frustrating me. That's frustrating me. That's frustrating me. Instead of being like, oh yeah, that's going great. I feel satisfied here. You know?
Exactly. And I feel like in a way it might sound basic, because it's the sign of alignment is for us is satisfaction, no? That we feel satisfied.
Yes,
And
so
that
there's an
when it's
opposite.
yeah, and when it's unaligned, it's frustration. And that might seem obvious. Like, obviously, if you're not aligned, you're going to be frustrated. If you are aligned, you're going to feel satisfied. But in my case, for example, when I then learned that for other people, it's boredom, or that's the only other one I know. But there's other
Or like one
signs.
of them is bitterness, like bitterness
Oh,
for
bitterness.
some people.
Exactly. So then you start realize, oh, there are like different, like quote unquote negative emotions you can feel when you're unaligned. And that's when I started to realize, oh yeah, it's true, because frustration is not a normal quote unquote feeling for me. So then when I realized, oh, actually I am not frustrated, it's not like an emotion or a feeling I go to.
Yeah.
So then I started realizing, oh, actually when I do feel frustrated, it is like I could see like how they went together and the connection, and then it really
Yeah.
made me understand, like, oh, now I feel frustrated. Okay, something is not aligning here. But it is actually like really helpful when you also then understand
Yes.
what maybe the other signs are. Because then maybe you
Yeah.
feel bored a lot, but your sign of unalignment is frustration. Then boredom is not what you're supposed to look for. Like you're supposed to look
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
frustration in a way, no?
And that's a good point because we all experience these emotions to an extent,
Yeah.
right? Like it's not exclusive to one human design or the other. It's just you will feel this very strongly if it's your not self theme. And you will feel it in the areas of life that you are not like properly participating in or in the right environment or whatever it is. Because the frustration can be in so many things. But it's
Hmm.
so freaking helpful, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Because
It really is.
to be and for manifestation to be in alignment is so important.
Mm,
It's so important for the creation process because not you're only going to manifest things that are more in like an alignment, you know?
exactly. Yeah, but it's true though. If you're always in frustration, but you don't know that's your sign for that you're not
Yeah.
aligned, and then
You
how
just
are you going to
manifest more
manifest your
frustration.
position? Exactly. No, that's true though, and that reminds me too about the manifestation styles. Do you want to
Oh,
mention that?
yes. Okay, this is super fun. I love this because when I
Yeah,
discovered this, blew my mind.
I didn't know
And
that was a thing.
I didn't know either. And this is another place where I think like general manifestation advice falls flat because people will tell you like, "Oh, write exactly what you want every day 30 times a day." But in human design, there's non-specific manifestors and specific manifestors. So, they're two very different ways of bringing your creation to life. So, and it's exactly as it sounds. Specific manifestors, which Ida's a specific
Yeah.
manifester. Yeah. Um, these people it's kind of creepy because I feel psychic. They're able to like sit there and be like, okay, my dream house is like green and it's on a like patch of like I don't know, it's on an acre of land and it's on this street and this doorknob and this is what the windows look like and this is what's on the inside of the house and they can give you details. And the most more than likely their manifestation is going to be like almost exactly what they said even if there's a few things that are off. Like it's
Mm.
crazy. And the more you dig into the details, the greater you can manifest. Right, Ida? Like, I think
Yeah.
you had yeah?
Yeah. Oh, and for me, I remember when I can still remember when I realized, oh, I'm actually supposed to like manifest specific, because for me, it was really hard to manifest in the beginning when me and Nicole was doing the magical morning practice that we spoke about in one of our first episodes. I was always just like, oh, yeah, I live in my dream apartment. I'm happy, and I don't know, I have great coffee in the morning. Like that's what I would say, because I was just like, I don't know how to do this, and I felt uncomfortable, and and I didn't really lean into it 100%. But then I realized that I am a specific manifester, and I was just like, man, you just need to jump in, be specific. And in the beginning, it
Mhm.
maybe felt like fake. It felt really like as if I just made up something. But now it's just like, I fully lean into it. And that's how I started to really manifest it. Like last year, many of my manifestations did become reality. And I do truly believe
Exactly.
it is because I started manifesting specific, and I
Yeah.
started being like as specific as I could.
And it's crazy, like, even I would say even the timelines in a sense that you had laid out and some of the details that you have in your apartment, like, are very, very, like, close to what you would tell me in the messages, which is
Yeah,
kind of, like,
it's
crazy to
creepy.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really just
Creep.
like, oh, okay. I don't know. It's really crazy, and I'm still like
Who's psychic,
really
me or her?
surprised when it happens still, and I'm just like, oh, actually, like I see now that this is what I said.
And it's really fun because, like, that's how the universe made it. Like, this is what I love because with specific manifestors, it's like the universe has, like, left the details up to you. Like, that's your gift.
Yes.
You get to pick. So you get, like, this extra, like, I don't know, dose of like, I don't want to say like free will, but of like taking the reins on your manifestation, which is super fun. And
Yeah.
then there's the other side, which I'm on, and the
Yeah.
opposite. And we're non-specific manifestors, which for me, it means that you focus less on the details because the details will bog you down. They'll confuse you. They'll make you be like, wait, but is that really what I want? Can I change my mind? Like you feel a lot of pressure when you work on details if you're a non-specific manifester. So if you've ever tried to be really specific and you're stressed the F out, it's probably because of that. Just trust me. So, like for us, I would say the greatest thing is to lean into the feeling, the general idea. Like, if you're manifesting your dream home, it's like, I want it to feel like I'm walking into a tropical oasis and I want to feel like everything in the house is custom made and I'm on my dream street. And, you can put in a couple of details, like as much as feel comfortable. But once it starts feeling like confusing, stop,
Mm.
don't, you know? And the reason for that is because with non-specific manifestors, the universe fills in the details for you. That's the gift it gives you, is the gift of
Oh.
surprise, which I think is just so freaking cool. And the truth is, I rarely get what I want. I usually get something better, which is
I love
amazing.
that. That's beautiful. I was first like, "Really?" And then,
Yeah.
"Oh,
No,
okay."
I always get something better and that just like knocks my socks off. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know I even wanted that. And the universe is
Yeah.
like, no.
I love that.
And
That's
that's my
really
gift.
cool.
Yeah, and both are equally amazing. So
Yeah.
guys, like please also, tell us. I'd love to hear like if you guys are specific or non-specific because it'll change your life once you figure this out. And you can
Yes.
tailor all of this manifestation info to that and all of your practices to being specific or non-specific. And this is why I freaking love human design because it makes you a master creator when you get to know yourself. Like you will unlock magic in like your day, every single moment, like day by day. It's practical, but it's also spiritual. And that's what I love about it. And you will get to know yourself so well. Like, and me and Nita only scratched the surface, guys.
Yes. There's so much more.
It'll tell you your greatest sense, the environment that you're meant to be in, your greatest gift to the collective, like your personality profile. Guys, there is so much. Ugh, and I want to get into it, but we only have so much time today. So
Exactly.
another day. And if you guys want to hear more, comment and let us know. Human design. I would love to go into a deep dive and help you guys out because it's super great. And in my opinion, like the most amazing part about this is that the more you get to know yourself and how uniquely you're created, it makes it impossible to hate yourself. Like
Yeah.
impossible. Like, I mean, and I'm getting a little preachy here. It's okay. Ida knows me.
Go for it.
I'm like, Ida, have you ever heard of this Bible verse? She's like, no, I've never opened the Bible.
Exactly. My answer is always no. Tell me.
No. One of my favorite verses from the Bible is that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And it is just so true. And you
That's
need to
so
get into
beautiful.
that. Like, you need to get into that mindset. And this is the only time I will tell someone what you need to do. Like, is to get to know yourself and to get to know how amazing and unique you are and your flavor profile because you are meant to like change and rock the world. But you can't do that unless you unlock what's in there. Okay.
Yes. I also just want to say that it gets so juicy when you start looking into your gifts because then you truly start appreciating yourself because
Ooh, yeah.
yeah, even just the framing like gifts, it's your gifts and then you read about it and it might be like for you the most natural thing that you do, but then it's actually a gift you have and not everyone else have
Yes.
it, and it's something you were
Yeah.
like Nicole is saying like it was intentionally given to you because you're the one who's like gonna show that to the world or give that to the world,
Yes.
and it's so beautiful. I think 100%, and I love the way. That's why I'm saying I love the way you see it, Nicole. Where it's just like, yeah, it's impossible to hate yourself when you really
No.
start knowing yourself, and yeah, let us just all start to know ourselves and start to love ourselves,
Yes.
and it will be a
Yes.
beautiful world.
If everybody really loved themselves truly and genuinely. and saw themselves as a gift to this world and a miracle, I think we would live in a totally different environment.
Yeah,
Totally different.
100%.
Yeah. So if you guys want a little more deep dive, let us know. Or let us know if you look up your charts. Check out some of the resources that we mentioned. I'd love to know how it blows your mind, because it will.
Yes, please let us know. And if you want to come hang out with us on Instagram, you can always do so on bitch.begrateful.
Yes, we'd love to see you. And remember, we want to hit 1K followers so we can do some really fun lives for you. So
Yes.
share it with your friends. If you want to become, the greatest bitches in the world, the greatest grateful bitches in the world, come join us, follow, share the Instagram. We'd love to have you.
Yes. And just to
And
do some teasers out here, maybe on a live,
oh,
we could read one of you guys' chart live on Instagram.
ooh, I would love to do that. We can have a listener submit a chart, and girl, I will let you know what's up. But you gotta be ready for it, though.
Exactly. You need to be open, be ready.
Everything about you is perfect. I promise you.
Yeah.
Oh, we had so much fun with you guys today. Thank you for joining me on my birthday month. This has been a blast. And remember, until next time,
Be grateful, bitch.
bye.
Bye.
Oh.